Alright.
We're back. So yeah, like I was saying, the movie that I watched first was I've only seen one of the four, and I will probably bring you like a little mini review after I finish each one of them. Breadcrumbs. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be horrible. Kind of forced myself to watch it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of gonna force myself to watch all four of them, I guess. Because that's how I usually do when I first meet somebody who wants to do like a DVD trade kind of thing. Like, hey, you want to borrow this? I give them that first courtesy. Like, I'll check out that first one. After that, I'm a little more like, you know what? You go ahead and keep that. I don't really want to borrow that. Because I'm a critical dick. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, you guys know. You guys seen the show. You know how I am by this point. So, but Breadcrumbs was the movie. I don't know what year it was. This is how, like, you know, it's from Echo Bridge, distribution. I've not been drinking. I promise you that. But yeah, they you know, if anybody knows the Echo Bridge, you know, entertainment company, they usually do a lot of, but they did the Autumn movie I was telling you about earlier. Yeah, they just do a bunch of low budget shit. So Breadcrumbs, I pop it in, and you know what? The first half hour really surprised me. I'm like, this is pretty good. Like, the acting's not great, but the writing was really good. The story behind it, pretty good. Basic plot is like, you know, these guys are making a porno. You don't even find that out till the day her shooting. Like, they show up at this cabin. They're talking about how they're going, you know, film and everything. And I'm assuming that, you know, it's gonna be like a, you know, bunch of kids doing a horror movie. They're making a porno. I'm not sure why my little cousin, or step cousin, or whatever you want to call him, I don't know why he's watching this movie, or why he has it. It's kind of odd now that I'm thinking about it. But fuck it, whatever. But yeah, that's, you know, they're making a porno, and of course, you got these two, this brother and sister, in this, you know, they're in the back hills, obviously, out in the woods. And yeah, they're doing some weird shit. Like, you don't know which one's good, which one's bad. You don't know if there's more of them. I mean, I won't, you know, once again, this is a new movie, I won't drop any spoilers. Once again, starting off, and it's actually, there's a scene where this guy, he's nervous about it. It's his first scene he's gonna ever shoot, and he's in there with like this porn queen, like she's, you know, she's older, she's like 40 or something like that. Rumor is it's gonna be like her last movie she does. She's gonna go out with a bang, literally. And so he's got to film this, you know, scene with her, and he's nervous as shit. So he's running through the lines, and just the scene, just him on the porch going through all these ridiculous porn lines, and it is. I mean, I was laughing. I was laughing out loud. LOL. I was. It was good stuff. But then once you get past that, like when shit starts hitting the fan, I guess probably wasn't a half hour. Say about 20 minutes. It just kind of falls into the substandard, you know. And I'm good at that. I like, you know, I love slasher movies. I do. But then it just kind of keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And and at the end, you just don't care anymore. And then when the ending, like, it starts a little twist at you, it didn't work. I was just like, I don't give a shit. So yeah, Breadcrumbs. First 20 minutes, pretty good. You know, and for people who like cheese, like, I mean, if you're a big fan of like the just cheesy, you know, horror, I mean, actually it looked good. It had really good production values. It was just everything else. I don't know. Didn't really care for it. The director was trying to be too fancy with his camera work. I noticed that. And it was too dark. That's another thing. It was just like a lot of scenes were shot at night. But, like, you know, when you do night scenes, you gotta have some light. I don't care. The guy's probably like, well, it's realism. Well, fuck realism. I can't see what's going on. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. Gotta make customers happy, assholes. So yeah, Breadcrumbs. I'm not really recommending it, but, you know, if you're out there, you come across this Butcher 4-pack, pick it up, check it out. I'm sure, you know, you probably paid $5 for it, like a Kroger or something like that. So, all right, yes, moving right along here. Speaking, we had to talk about how Andy was commenting earlier. Our friend Alicia, she comments, you know, a lot. She actually commented on my, I got a photo gallery on my Facebook page, where it's just a bunch of just random, like every time I do a movie, I just take like a random snapshot or whatever from the movie, and I just put it in this little photo gallery. That's all it was. And, you know, she thought it was pretty cool. A lot of people actually put the little like click on it. I'm not trying to brag on my photo gallery, but, you know, hey, thank you for that. But she asked me, she actually asked the question, what do I think of the movie being John Malkovich? Not a horror movie at all, but you know what? I told you guys, comment, and I will answer. So yes, being John Malkovich, I liked it. It was really good. I'm a big fan of Charlie Kaufman. Like I told you guys earlier on an earlier episode, that one of my favorite movies. My favorite movie of all time is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Just, it's fucking brilliant. I love it. Also not a horror movie. Charlie Kaufman, he's a brilliant writer. He did Adaptation, really good. That one kind of boils down to a weird like horror thriller at the end. I just gave this. I don't give a fuck. It's like 98. You guys should have seen it. Yeah, midway through, it's like a drama. Like all this stuff is usually, you know, based on drama. weird drama, but drama nonetheless. But then at the end, it turns into this weird thriller. Like, I don't know, like we got killed. I won't get into it. Watch it, it's good. But yeah, and then he did that. I'm gonna butcher this name. Sacred Deutsch, New York. I'm butchering that, but look up Charlie Kaufman, you'll see it. And that's his first movie he directed, and it's fucking awesome. It's brilliant. So yeah, being John Malkovich, I liked it. I don't like Catherine Keener that much. She was in what'd she do where she was a bitch? I can't remember now. She's in one of his movies where she's just being a bitch during the movie. She does the bitch role really good. And that's whatever, it's cool, whatever. She's good at it. But this, I guess I caught it here. I was like, I don't care anymore. Like, she's just being a cunt. So, yeah. But other than that, though, I mean, the idea where they go into them. I mean, you guys seen anybody from I guess my age remembers the commercials on TV where they open up the little door, and when they go in the door, you become John Malkovich, the actor. Like, he's playing himself. And it's brilliant. And the last scene's awesome, too, because it has Charlie Sheen playing himself before Charlie went crazy. I guess he's always been crazy, but, fuck it. This is back before we knew he was crazy. And it's a really hilarious scene. I don't know. I recommend it. Once again, everybody who's watching this is, probably a horror movie fan, so they're probably going to be like, I don't know. Open your mind. You got to expand your horizons a little bit. That's all I'm saying. So. But, yeah, you guys comment. Once again, I mean, I'll do the show anyway. I mean, I can have 0 views from here on out. I will still do this because I just like doing it. Like, fuck it. But, yeah, if you're out there, do comment. I don't give a shit. Anything. Got a request for a movie? That's what we're doing tonight. The movie we're doing tonight was a request from Get Up and Kill. He wanted me to review this one, so I'm doing it. You got comments, just random shit. I don't give a fuck. Andy made a South Park reference. Man, Bear Pig, because I was talking about the bear blowing the dude last week on The Shining. So, it's all good. Hate mail. Bash me, I'm cool with it, whatever. Fuck it. And, of course, I've already mentioned how you can reach me. gmail.com. MovieFam7. Facebook page, or right down below. So, hey, whatever you gotta do, So, what do you say we get into some of these reviews? Because I've already, yacked a lot of time. Like, normally I don't do this. Like, normally we get to review first segment, but it's going by quick tonight. Or I guess long. It depends how you love me. To me, it's going by pretty quick. Like, I don't know. But first we got Pumpkinhead II, Blood Wings. It was a straight-to-video. I didn't know that either. Straight-to-video. 1994. Excuse me. I saw Pumpkinhead 1 not too long ago. It wasn't bad. It wasn't too bad. It's just like one of those movies that I know it's a lot of movies that I like that I think are just classics. I'm sure if I watched them today for the first time, some of them I wouldn't like as much. I'd just be like, wow, this is kind of standard or whatever. Because I mean, I've seen so much horror movies now that whenever I do see it, like something else that comes from that era, I kind of forget it's from that era. So I'm just kind of like, well, this is pretty standard. And I feel like with Pumpkinhead, if I would have actually seen it when it first came out or whatever when I was a kid, when I first went through that big horror boom, I probably would have just been like, this is brilliant. It was alright. I mean, I'm not saying it was a bad movie. I liked it. It was okay. So, yeah, I watched it first just so I can get a taste for part 2. Even though I'm reviewing part 2 for you guys first. Just fuck it, that's how I operate. In this one, for those who know the Pumpkinhead thing, Pumpkinhead is like this demon, or spirit or entity or whatever, that you can go to this witch and she'll, bring him out for you to exact revenge. If you've been wronged by people, you call him Pumpkinhead and he takes care of him for you. So in this one, it starts off really good. Like, the opening scene I thought was incredible. It's black and white. This scene is, not the whole movie. But there's this, little deformed retarded boy. And, these greasers show up. It's 53, I think it's what it said. 1953, 58, whatever. It's in the 50s. And these greasers show up. They're not really greasers, I guess. I mean, they have, the Letterman jacket, so I guess, they're preppy, but they act like greasers, I guess. Anyways, they show up. And, dude, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a disturbing scene. They chase him down and, they fuck him up and then they eventually, kill him. And that's how it opens up. And I guess I won't go into too much. I don't want to, I don't like to drop spoilers, but, fuck it. First time I saw it, I was kind of shocked how that kind of ties in. Maybe you guys won't be. I don't know why I was. You should have seen it coming, I guess. But it ties into the rest of the movie. Anyways, yeah, from there, this is pretty good. And then when it kind of gets to the modern day, it starts faltering a little bit there. The acting was very, very bad. I'm really? I don't understand bad acting myself. I think you can probably fix that by either A, not getting that jackass actor in there, Because, I mean, like, it's, okay, sure, he's a bad actor. It's a low budget. You can't hire anybody good. You can find someone else. Or B, just rearrange lines. Like, the lines they were saying was like, oh my God, he's outside. And they were doing it like, I'm not a good actor. That's how it would sound, though. Oh my God, we're all going to die. If he can't say it right, give it to someone else. That's a universal line. Anybody can say, oh my God, we're going to die, or whatever. It'll work. So, yeah, the acting was pretty bad. The story was good. Like, I do like the story. That's why I say the first one, too. The first one, I thought the story was really good. It was just, I don't know, poorly executed. The low budget kind of hurt it, although the effects were incredible. K&B, they do a lot of horror movies. Everybody out there who knows horror movies, they know K&B. There's a scene where Pumpkinhead, I ate earlier, I ate pizza, so now I got like indigestion. I always eat before I do these things, so I'm constantly burping and shit. It's very unprofessional, I ain't gonna lie to you. Anyway, the Pumpkinhead grabs the dude and just pulls his head off. Dude, it looks real. Like, he just rips the dude's head off. I mean, it looks that good. And then he throws the head. And every time you see like a movie and you see a severed head, you can just tell it's fake. Dude, this looks good. Like, the effects were there, spot on. I think one problem is, this is kind of contrast to the Alien. We talked about that last week, was, obviously the movie Alien, it was the guy in a suit. For the most part. Sometimes it was puppet or whatever, but for the most part it was a guy in a suit, But you didn't see him that much, and it made it effective. In this one, you see, and in the first one, you saw Pumpkinhead alive. And you just tell it's a guy in a suit. I mean, I don't know, the way, they're trying to make it look like he's not, but it is, you can just tell. Yeah, so acting bad, the story was good. Direction wasn't too bad. It was so-so for, whatever. It was a little low-budget horror movie, so, I won't bash the direction too hard. It was, it's standard. Overall, I didn't think it was too scary at all. I thought the music was ridiculous. It had like this kitty kind of theme. It was just very, if I was watching a movie they did a horror movie or a Halloween type movie on ABC Family. That's the kind of music I would expect to be, or the music that was in this one, I would expect in that, but it wasn't. It was in Pumpkinhead II, and it was just brutal. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to go too far. I don't know, fuck, I guess it is 94. Basically how it ties into it is, the greaser that wasted the retarded kid, retarded kid turns out to be Pumpkinhead's son, which that blows me away right there. I know there's 2 more Pumpkinhead movies in the series. I have not seen them, but I'm like, what? It's I don't know, where it's well, Pumpkinhead had a son. How the fuck does Pumpkinhead have a son? Who'd he fuck? Was it rape? I don't know. It didn't show that in part 1. There was never a scene where Pumpkinhead, getting his dick wet, and then boom, he has a kid. No, I don't know. So anyways, it turned out to be his son, and so, the spirit of Pumpkinhead, which I guess it can kind of transfer to different people, because, once again, spoiler alert, part 1, at the end, the dad who gets revenge on the kids, he becomes Pumpkinhead in a way. So, I guess the spirit of Pumpkinhead went to his boy, whatever, comes up, and he's first he's wiping out all these random people. And I'm from like, what the fuck? Because he's always going after people who, basically the curse is on. Whoever gets, whoever they want to get revenge on, Pumpkinhead only kills them, unless if you get in his way. Which is why most people are just fuck it, Pumpkinhead's coming, I'm out here, and they get away. But in this one, he's just wasting random people, and at first I was like, what the fuck? This is just retarded. But then once again, it ties it, because you find out why he's doing that. Yeah, overall, like I said, it wasn't bad. I know I'm kind of shitting on it right now. It wasn't a horrible movie. I would rank it up there with as far as how much I liked it, it'd be a little bit under The Exorcist. I wasn't a big fan of The Exorcist. I thought the direction was great, whatever. But if you can recall, I wasn't blowing The Exorcist as far as a horror movie goes. This one, I don't think it's that good of a movie, but I enjoyed it on about the same level as The Exorcist. Exorcist is good technically. Overall, it's alright. I said it was okay. It's like Poltergeist, same thing. I thought it was alright. Didn't think anything special. Pumpkinhead II, nothing that special. So, Get Up and Kill, I am sorry. I don't want to hope this doesn't affect the friendship, but I personally wasn't huge on it. But once again, that's just my opinion, So, but you know what? Hopefully, I do, because like I said, they made 4 of them all together. I think that the last 2 were either straight to video, or they were TV movies. I think Sci-Fi Channel did them. So they were made for TV. I don't know. I hope we know how Pumpkinhead had a kid. I hope they continue the storyline. They show the mom or something. I don't know. It is what it is. So yeah, that's my review right there. Gotta take another break. So let me hit this button right here, and we'll come right back. So.